Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Insight on Business. My name is Michael Libbie, and this news hour is all about advertising, marketing, consumer trends, best business practices. Why? Because we believe that over the years we've been involved in advertising and marketing, we can pass some of that knowledge on to your business and help you survive and thrive in this economy or in any. All of this is being brought to us by our good friends at FWRSA. FWRSA, not only for taxes, but also bookkeeping and accounting. You'll find them in Clive, Iowa. Great people. They will work hard on your bookkeeping, taxes, and your business until the cows come home. We know that because we have used them exclusively for years. FWRSA, F-U-I-R-S-A. Call them up and say, hey, Randy, how you doing? I heard from you with Michael and Insight on Business, the News Hour. In studio with us, Georgie Pease Libbie, as well as Jason Rose. We're talking about the world of bicycling and more specifically, their new project. It's called Pedal Off the Pounds. So this is your first year, Georgie, of doing this?
Yes.
And so this is kind of like trial by fire?
Well, kind of. We have a pretty good, solid outline and ready to go. We're very excited about it and pretty confident. But it is our first year, so as with anything, there will be notes we'll be taking for next year, what to do, what not to do, things like that. But I think regardless, it's going to be beneficial for everybody.
How many people so far signed up, Jason?
We've got 40 people that have signed up.
40 people
40
already.
people,
And
yeah.
you haven't even publicized this much, have you?
Other than, like I said, the social media. No, we haven't. We haven't had our initial informational kickoff meeting yet. We expect, I'd like to see another 20 people at least sign up that night of the meeting.
Wouldn't that be great? And then, what, 3 teams?
As of now, we're going to have 3 teams.
As of now, you're having 3 teams, each color coded. And
right. Everyone will have their own color T-shirt, and it's going to be fun. We have some fun challenges coming up.
I think the challenge part of this is what's really exciting for the brand, is because you've kind of taken a look at The Biggest Loser.
Correct.
And said, hey, how can we pattern something after that that's not only helpful for the club, but also helpful for the people that are involved?
Right. We figured using the challenge, everybody's familiar with it.
Right.
It's a way to keep everybody accountable for their own, I guess, activities throughout the week when we're not meeting on Monday night for our weekly rides. And research has also showed that organized groups like this have a much better success rate than trying to do it on your own.
Yeah,
So
it's like,
I want to add that unlike Biggest Loser, we're not going to be in your face screaming and yelling at you.
You're not?
No.
No Jillian?
No. Although maybe you, Michael. We want to do it more by encouragement and camaraderie and fun. If you're not having fun, you're not going to keep doing it.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
And we don't care how fast you ride, how cool you look. We just want to have fun. Yeah.
It's called Pedal Off the Pounds, kids. You can find out more from the Des Moines Cycle Club website. There's neat jerseys that we could show you if we didn't have everything green screen, because they just disappear. And but we'll have some photographs and some other things for you up on the blog a little bit later on. You want to comment on anything that we're talking about? That's easy. All you have to do is go to Twitter. It's @InsightADV, @InsightADV. Insight on Business, the News Hour, is powered by our advertising agency, and that's Insight Advertising, Marketing, and Communications. Look us up. We can be found almost everywhere. All right. Thank you guys for coming in and doing this.
absolutely. Thank you for bringing us in. Let us talk about our challenge.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is Jason Rose. You guys have worked hard on this, and I wish you all the luck. Well, of course.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Georgie hasn't given me her feedback yet. I don't know if she's really appreciative of me dragging her into all of this.
Yeah, it was kind of a...
Whose idea was this anyway?
I think it was Jason's, but it was just one of those nights where we were both talking and then brainstorming and then boom, there it is. So.
How do you go ahead and restructure your brand, ladies and gentlemen? Come up with great ideas to engage not only your existing customers, but bring new people in. And that's exactly why we had them in here today, is how do you take a brand that's been around for a while and how do you breathe new life into it? And that means sometimes you have to do something different, and that's what the Des Moines Cycle Club decided to do with Pedal Off the Pounds. Coach Dave Ertl and all the folks from the group Going to be a fun time. I can't wait to get the mayors involved in this.
And I want to see or hear Michael Libbie say on air that he is going to take this challenge as well and see it through to the end.
I'm going to take this challenge and see it through.
Very
Yay!
good. Yay. Success right there. We gained one more member this morning.
Yes.
Like I had any choice in the matter, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're going to post your results on your blog every week.
I don't mind.
I think this would be a good addition to your blog that you can keep the public up with your progress.
Well, let me just go ahead and state for the record, my current weight, ladies and gentlemen, is 345 pounds.
Whatever.
345 pounds.
You know, I know a story of a gentleman that was around that same weight.
Yeah.
And his doctor told him, you either lose some weight or you're going to die.
Right.
And cycling was the best exercise he could give him. Again, if it's something you enjoy, you'll continue to do it. If you don't like it, if it feels like work, you'll find an excuse not to do it. But this gentleman got out on his bike. He rode 15 minutes. Didn't care how fast he was going, where he went to. He just got on his bike, pedaled for 15 minutes, turned around. 7 years ago he did that. Now he's lost 165 pounds.
There you go.
He's now at 200 pounds.
There you go. 345 pounds, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
I got to do that because the weigh-in's going to come up. I'm going to say, look, I lost like 120 pounds, just like that. All right, let's talk about the best campaigns that we've seen for tired brands. And this is going to be a kind of an interesting video segment. Oftentimes, kids, there are brands out there that have been with us for years. One of those brands that has revitalized themselves because what they're attempting to do is take their product in a new direction. And so our friends from Kool-Aid, who've been around for 57 years, have decided to rebrand themselves with a whole new campaign. And just to kind of put us in the spirit of Kool-Aid, let's take a look at this video clip. And I apologize for some of the quality here, but this is going back into the 1950s for a Kool-Aid commercial at that time. Listen to the voices in this. Just a hoot. Go ahead, Ryan. Let's hit the 1950s ad.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, a 5-cent package makes 2 quarts of Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, 9 great flavors they drink you love. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid,
For the very best drink you ever made.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid,
Be sure that the envelope says
Kool-Aid.
You can give your youngsters a lot of pleasure with Kool-Aid. You know it's pure and good. It has the Parents Magazine seal. And it's so thrifty. A 5-cent package makes 2 full quarts. Just add Kool-Aid to water with ice. Add some sugar and stir.
For the very best drink you ever made.
There you go.
Be sure that the envelope says
Kool-Aid.
What was it said? Only a nickel a pack or something like that? So that's from the 1950s. Now, one of the things that that I think is very important that you paid attention to is the picture. Okay. Of course, the picture has always been an animated object in the marketing efforts of Kool-Aid. And then in the 1970s, we had a guy dressed up in a funny pitcher suit who started breaking through walls. Ryan, let's go ahead and show that clip.
Chasing bank robbers makes me hot and thirsty. Let's get a drink.
no time. They're here. Hey, you.
Oh, yeah? Hey,
Here it comes.
Here comes Kool-Aid. Here comes Kool-Aid. I'm gonna save the day. Here comes Kool-Aid. Here comes Kool-Aid. I'm gonna chase your thirst away.
Great.
Your friend's cool.
Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix.
Oh, yeah!
So there you go. There's a couple of images. Now, so how can Kool-Aid go ahead and do something better? Well, we're going to show you in just a moment the brand new campaign. And this is all able to be done with computer animated graphics. I mean, this computer generated graphics, rather. And not only does the Kool-Aid man, oh yeah, come alive, but we're even seeing him in life story situations. So we think this is a great utilization of how to rebrand a product. Go ahead, Ryan. Let's see the brand new. This is brand new from our friends at Kool-Aid. Now notice this.
People don't realize it, but my life isn't all cherry and sweetness. Oh yeah? I put my pants on one leg at a time. So My pants are 22 different flavors. I've got grape pants,
Different
I've got
pants,
watermelon
man.
pants, and I wear them in my head. It takes work to look this good, but other than that, I'm completely normal. Well,
Oh, yeah, there you
relatively
go.
normal.
Pretty sweet.
Try any of our 22 delicious flavors. Smile, it's Kool-Aid.
So the whole idea, the whole idea is, how do we personalize this brand? And so how do we use our friend, the Kool-Aid Man? Now, what's cool about this, they're even maximizing the utilization of social media. They have a Facebook page called the Kool-Aid Man. He's also tweeting. He is a real-life human being, so to speak, and so people can join in on the festivities of the Kool-Aid Man and his life experiences. Why are they doing this? Well, they're introducing a brand new pre-mixed Kool-Aid product, and they wanted to go ahead and launch this with a new campaign. We think it's absolutely stellar. See what science can do, kids. See what science, it's great. All right, the next one is also an old and tired brand. It's Dove Beauty Bars. And this has had some controversy to it, and we'll explain that in just a moment. I can't play the entire piece for you because we're running out of time, but I want to go ahead and start to show you. This is the brand new campaign. If you have seen it, you're probably in the minority or majority, because this has already been viewed by close to 4 million individuals. It was released on the 14th of April. Let's go ahead, Ryan, and show that clip if we can.
I'm a forensic artist. Worked for the San Jose Police Department from 1995 to 2011.
I showed up to a place I'd never been, and there was a guy with a drafting board.
We couldn't see them, they couldn't see us.
Tell me about your hair.
I didn't know what he was doing, but then I could tell after several questions that he was drawing me.
Tell me about your chin.
It kind of protrudes a little bit, especially when I smile.
Your jaw.
My mom told me I had a big jaw.
What would be your most prominent feature?
Kind of have a fat, rounder face.
The older I've gotten, the more freckles I've gotten.
I would say I have a pretty big forehead.
Once I get a sketch, I say thank you very much, and then they leave. I don't see them.
All I had been told before the sketch was to get friendly with this other woman, Chloe.
Today I'm going to ask you some questions about a person you met earlier, and I'm going to ask you some general questions about their face.
She was thin, so you could see her cheekbones. And her chin, it was a nice, thin chin.
She had nice eyes. They lit up when she spoke.
Cute nose.
She had blue eyes, very nice blue eyes.
So here we are.
Now this is important.
Is a
Watch
sketch
this.
that you helped me create, and that's a sketch that somebody described of you.
So yeah, that's...
So these are the before and after images, how the subject saw herself, and then how others saw the subject. We think it's dynamite.
She looks closed off.
This has not been without controversy. All right, Dove has angered some people by saying, some people have said, look, beauty is much more than just people's looks. How we see each other or how we see ourselves shouldn't be an indication of our value. Well, all that aside, and that's the social part of this, or the political part of this, if you will, what we think this does is this revitalizes a brand not only with powerful video. And so my point is, if you're thinking about doing corporate video, and this piece runs about 3 minutes and 40 seconds, 3 minutes and 20 seconds, it is a powerful piece. It has used great graphics, a great message, and we think it will revitalize the brand. Again, already in what, 7 days? Less than 7 days? Over nearly 4 million people have viewed that video. It's a great way to take two tired brands, Kool-Aid and Dove Beauty Bar, utilize video and a whole campaign to revitalize sales. Doesn't matter what size business you are, you can do the same thing with a little effort and a little time, and obviously well, a little bit more money than what it might cost you to have the local TV station come out and shoot video. Thanks so very much for being with us. We've certainly enjoyed this hour. This is called Insight on Business, the News Hour. My name is Michael Libbie. It's all powered through our advertising agency, Insight Advertising, Marketing, and Communications. While we're on live each and every Monday at 8:45, you can check us out on the web at your convenience anytime that you want. It's all been brought to us by our friends at FWIRSA Tax and Accounting Services of Clive, Iowa, FUIRSA. FWIRSA, working hard for you until the cows come home. For all of us with Insight on Business, my name is Michael Libbie. Have yourself a wonderful day. Be safe, be well, be careful. Most of all, be good to your fellow man.